Hey guys. Hey. My phone wouldn't charge, so I'm kind of already in the middle, but let's visit anyway. Let's light a candle. Ta-da! Okay. I'm really focused on my health right now, so I am going to send that wellness energy out to me and to anybody else who needs it. So if you need to take a breath and focus on having good health, here you go. Let's take a breath. Come on, candle. All right. I am still making these star. This is from a die cut I've had for a couple years. Oh, sorry, Tammy, I have to mute you. And I've made a couple more off camera, and they turned out so cute. Maybe I'll do a flip through Friday. But I've got this one left, so I thought I would try to. I was able to make it up the stairs, and so I thought I'm just gonna say hi everybody. But when I get this one done, then I will try to get a new video together and show you all the ones I made. I showed them to Susan, and she said she thought they were cute. So we'll see. I've thought about Mod Podging them to make them a little more durable, but I don't know. You'd have to Mod Podge them after, because you really can't get a good crease. So I don't know how that would actually work. Unless maybe I just Mod Podged them after I got this far, this far, and not with the embellishments. I don't know. Okay, now you're going to see in the title that I have a new hashtag on here. Tammy Van Antwerpen, I have started hashtag Let's Make Together. And we did that in the spring this year. And it's all just about making something together. And hopefully we can find interesting things to do. And y'all are going to want to do stuff with us. And that's what we hope will happen. We have a lot of friends on YouTube and not on YouTube, and we just want to make stuff together. That's what it's all about. And we were talking about what to do for October. And I've got half a dozen ideas of what I want to get done, and she does too. So we just decided let's do whatever October. So you're going to see that. Hashtag whatever October. I'm liking the gold on this, so I think we're going to continue with that. And then maybe white beads on this one, or crystal, or both. I'm a lot faster at these now. Once you master the die and figure out kind of what you want for embellishments, it's fast. I do like this. This is a Tim Holtz die, and it's called Star Bright. And I think it might be 12 years old. I got it secondhand from Donna Dreams ×3. She does D-stashes, and I think she's doing them on Sundays now. I've missed several, so I'm not sure what her schedule is, but I think that she's doing them on Sunday evening. Truth be told, I'm kind of avoiding D-stashes right now because I'm kind of stashed out. My room is full, and I'm getting ready for this show in November, and that's just about all I can focus on. But to finish my story about hashtags, Tammy and I started the hashtag Let's Make Together. And then in October, we're doing hashtag whatever October. So, whatever you're working on. If you're doing Halloween, hashtag us. If you're doing Christmas, hashtag us. If you're cleaning your room, do it. Hashtag us. Whatever. Doesn't matter. You making tags? Christmas tags? Hashtag us. We thought that would be really fun because this is a weird time of year for makers. You know, there are a lot of people. That's going to be really pretty. Oh, it's side up down, isn't it? Okay, that's all right. I love it. This is a strange time of year for makers. When I get on YouTube and look, I was surprised at the amount of people that are doing videos on craft fair makes, what they're doing for craft fairs and how it's sold and all of that. Yeah, there's a lot of that. So, yeah, I was really surprised, actually. Okay, that one's going to be a little on the shorter side, but I still think it's okay. All right. Okay, this has to sit for a minute because you really kind of have to manhandle this star to get it to bend to your will. So let's look and see. I started this, but I wasn't sure I loved it. So let's look and see what it looks like. Oh, I think that'll be really nice. But I don't trust, there's a little gold. Can you see it? I have a little gold. It's almost like filament. And I'm not sure I love it, so I just put it on there to have something to glue it to, the mittens. And so I think, yeah. Now I want to put this. I love this stuff. I went to go buy all the colors when I was feeling really flush with cash. I thought, oh, I want to go buy all of the colors of the this stuff, fluffy stuff. What? Oh, I guess that's not going to matter. And I can't find it now. So if anybody knows where I can find it, help a girl out, would you? All right. Now, last time I used my dryer on this mat, and I warped my mat. So I don't want to do that. Doug and I have been, mostly Doug, but this morning I had to jump in and get involved. This is, I don't understand it. We bought a four-wheeler for our farm 20 years ago, in 2002. So 23 years ago. And we financed it because we were going to write it off because we were using it for the farm. Well, gosh, it's been such an awesome four-wheeler. We've never had a problem with it. We just tuned it up and never had a problem with it. But it's time to let it go. We don't need, we have 3, and we don't need 3 four-wheelers. Okay, I think I like that. I think I'll maybe take that off when I get it on there. Okay, let's see, you ready? Okay. So we run an ad. Doug and I are pretty organized with paperwork. I know where everything is. I have files for everything, you know, like you do. And all of our titles are in a special place. Well, we had some legal restructuring done, and everything is in a binder, and so on and so on. Well, we go to get the title, because I ran an ad, and I could have sold 5 of these four-wheelers. I mean, apparently they're a popular item. It's a good four-wheeler, but you know, I don't know beans about four-wheelers, but anyway, I could have sold 5 of them. Within 5 minutes of posting this ad on Facebook, I had people basically running an auction. So, sold it to a gal. She was supposed to come, never come. Then this other guy, he's just desperate for it and ups that price. I'll give you this amount. Well, he was next in line. Well, he still says he wants it. So I said, okay, we need to get that title because this guy's going to come over. And guess what? The title's not to be found. Which is not like us. We've never lost anything. We looked everywhere. And I even looked in the folder that I gave the financial guys when we did this restructure thing. Nope. So we have looked and looked and looked, and we don't lose things. So it's somewhere. I think we gave it to their office and they lost it, or it's in one of their files somewhere. But anyway, this guy wants to come and pick up this four-wheeler, and I texted him and said, we got a problem, we can't find the title. And he said, I don't care. It just apply for lost title or whatever you got to do, and then I'll pay you most of it and hold back a little bit for the title. And I said, well, we can't insure it. You gotta, we're not going to be liable. So anyway, we worked out all those details. And he came and he took the four-wheeler because I thought, well, you know, how hard is this going to be to get a title? Oh my gosh. Doug's been down to the DMV, and they wouldn't give him any information because my name is on the title. Okay, fine. Well, I haven't been doing anything. I have not been well. And I couldn't go down there. But this guy, you know, he needs a title. And frankly, I know he's taken that four-wheeler hunting. And so, you know, we want to get this done. So today, finally, I felt like, oh, okay, let's just go. Let's go do it right now. We go down there and they said, oh, nope, there's a lien. What? No, there isn't. That's been paid off for 23 years. Nope, there's a lien. The original finance company has to sign. When you got the title, they should have signed off on it, and they didn't. So, in our records, it still shows that there's a lien. What? I didn't understand any of that, but she showed me where they should have signed, and we will sign, you know, or would have signed. Anyway, oh, that's going to be adorable. Isn't that going to be cute? Cute. Okay. However, I think I'd like to have just a little filler under there of some kind. This just seems to be too big. I keep pulling it out and trying to use it, but it just doesn't, it's just too big. Oh, well, maybe not. It's too big. So anyway, I said, okay, so what do I have to do? And she said, well, you have to get a hold of them and have them sign a release of title. Geez, are they in business? I mean, this was a long time ago. Okay, so I come home, I get their number, which I thought that was an accomplishment, and I call them. They can't find it because it's 23 years ago. And she says, we don't have your record, so I need something that says you own that VIN number. I said, well, that would be on the title, which is what we're trying to find. Now, do I leave it hanging? I don't think so. I don't trust it. I think I'm going to glue that down. Just don't trust this little filament thing I got going on here. And she said, well, if you can find anything that shows us that you own it, then we can sign off. Well, how do I do that? So I call the DMV, and they said, yeah, if you come down and pay us $7, we'll do a records request and print off your records for that four-wheeler. Holy cow. Okay. So here we go down our third trip to the DMV. She prints it off. That's going to be cute. I pay her the $7 and she prints it off. She said, it's really a shame they're making you do this, but there's no other way. I said, okay. And I asked her, why can't I just apply for a duplicate title? And she said, because it'll still show them as a lien holder. I had to have her explain to me. And God, we've sold a lot of rigs. But I don't know. I've never dealt with that before. And did you guys know that? Even though you've got the loan paid off, if that bottom portion of your title isn't signed off, you can't transfer title. Did you guys know that? So anyway, I had to email Honda. Then I called to verify that they got it, because I know how things work. And they got it, but they can't help me. They have to forward it to somebody, records or something. I can't remember what he told me. I said, can you connect me to them so I can make sure they get the email? He said, I've already emailed it. I'm sure they got it. And I said, can you just connect me to them so I can talk to them? No, they don't have phones. We just forward stuff to them. Okay, whatever. That's a lie, but whatever. Yeah. So I told Doug, I'm going upstairs. Oh, I know what I didn't do. I didn't go around. Okay, I want to do that, so not sure how this is going to work because it's still really wet. Yeah, did I show you that? Here's the packet. It's 658265. And the die makes a big one like this, which is, I think I measured it, it's 5 inches tall. And then it also makes these little ones. Oh, that makes all the difference. Look at that. So that's what we're dealing with. And unfortunately, we both have to. We can't divide and conquer because I am just not well enough to drive. I get so dizzy. But I just don't trust myself to drive. So Doug is my chauffeur. And frankly, I think that's how it should be. He should be my chauffeur. That's cute. That's just cute right there. I don't care who you are. What are you guys doing? Robin, what are you doing? There have been some really good D-stashes. I've been trying not to watch, but they come up on my feed. Oh, that's adorable. Very country. And I like these beads. That's cute. Okay, guys. That's my make. See, it's pretty easy. Once I got it down, it was pretty easy to throw them all together. I think I have, this will be 5. I kind of like the little gap because you can poke something in there and pop it out if it gets smashed. Like that. Cute. Okay, guys, that's my make for today. I appreciate all you guys that have been letting me know that you're watching my old videos. That's great. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully I'll get things worked out and I'll be back. But I hope you'll use our hashtag, whatever, October. I think it's adorable. Or October, no, whatever. I can't remember what it is. Tammy has a video out. Go check hers out. She knows what's going on. Let's all take care of each other, y'all. Bye.